bedroom. What rubbish is that? Woman, you are not inferior to anybody. Don't think that marriage is all that makes you. Please understand that you are important. With or without marriage, don't die in any abusive relationship. And I want to say this to, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm a pastor's wife. And I've been a pastor's wife for 33 years. Those of you that are privileged to have spiritual authority over people, please stop telling them to stay in abusive relationships and be praying. If they were your blood relation, will you tell them to stay there? How can you as a pastor, somebody tells you that my husband is beating me, my husband is slapping me, while my wife has brought out a knife, and then you say to the person, stay there, I will be praying for you. God can never hear that kind of prayer. Please, stop telling people. That is abuse of power. Submission is not subjugation. Submission is not slavery. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 is preceded by verse 21. Submitting one to another. Every aircraft has a pilot and a co-pilot. The fact that you are the head of the relationship does not mean you should kill the body. Does not mean you should kill the body in the name of religion. Then I say the woman is not submitting. Submission, Bible submission, not demonic submission. Bible submission is strength put under control, and you submit one to another. Pastors, please stop this evil. Pastors' wives, please stop this evil. Can you allow your own daughter or your own son to stay in an abusive relationship and tell him or her to be praying while you are fasting until he or she dies? Let's stop this rubbish. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. Please, I'm going to invite one or two of you. Please understand that nobody should tell you to stay in any abusive relationship. It does not matter the title, bishop, assistant bishop, assistant GO. It does not matter the relationship. Don't die before you seek for help. It's not slavery. It is not slavery. It is not slavery. Let's stop this rubbish. It cannot continue. If you're a pastor and you are hearing me, and you can please forward this to your pastor, it is not biblical for you to tell people to stay in an abusive relationship while the man is beating her and slapping her and frustrating her psychologically. You know, another. Okay, it's Funke was saying that people should leave their marriages. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is any marriage that is not worth the onion, let the parties please step out into safety first before you now begin to talk about reconciliation. And any man that raises his hand to beat his wife needs psychiatric attention. That is it. Needs a psychiatrist. Needs to see a psychiatrist. You cannot begin to use the Bible. You too, you can read the Bible. Your life is important. Job chapter 12 verse 3. You are not.
Don't marry him if he's abusive. Now, I don't care whether it is physically, emotionally, verbally, psychologically, social medially, I don't know. Whatever way, if he's abusive, it's a no-go. That's a good time to just run for your life. I've heard a lot of women say things like, oh no, he didn't mean it, or he does something really mean, you know, talks down on you, very condescending in public, he's nasty, he's mean, and then he has a way of just buying you gifts to just make it, it's not all right. Oh, he didn't mean, no, it's not all right. If he's abusive, it is a horrible way to live. Some people say things like, oh, but he's never hits me. But his words are hitting you daily. He says things like, you're stupid. He says things like, I don't even know I'm stuck with you. He says things like, I'm even doing you a favor by being with you. No one is doing you a favor by being with you. You are the prize. I say this all the time to ladies. You are the prize. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. So you are the good thing. You are the favor pipe. Without you, there's no favor. So every man that meets you should actually see it as a privilege to have you in his life. So if a man makes you feel less than you are, whether he's hitting, if he's hitting, he can't even be hitting you. Why is he hitting you? Let me not be angry. Why is he hitting you? No, let's stop and think about it for a few minutes. Why is he hitting you? He's not hitting you. If he's threatening to hit you, if he's giving you body, body, like he's threatening to slap you, you run for your life. Run for your life. I know someone who, and the bad thing about abuse is it has a way of suppressing you till you start accepting it as if it's normal. So I know of a woman who her husband would beat her. Hey God, I'm still angry just thinking about it. My whole body's shaking. He would beat her. He beat her one day with a plastic chair in their house. Beat her until the chair was broken. How does another human being break a chair on you? And she was crying and blocking. Because I had to ask her, I said, so, no vex, because I'm about to switch. No vex, as they beat you, what do you do? She said, oh, I'm dodging. I said, you did dodge. Hey, God. So let's not. I'm not teaching you guys violence, but let's just say just run for your life. Let's leave it there. If a guy is abusive, just run for your life.
My counsel to anybody, if you don't love anybody's daughter, instead of killing them, hand them back to their father. Divorce is not allowed under any condition. But this is what I believe. It is better to be alive and there is no marriage than for you to die because of marriage. A killer marriage is a nonsense marriage. And I'm not talking of physical killing. There are people who can finish their wife or husband emotionally, psychologically, mentally. This woman is a shadow of her life.